Hello, my country people them. Today na Friday, number 11 day for June 2021. I come this morning for come play for una some audios where it come out from Amber World, my country people. Now so the first audio where I want play for una go listen am. Now this one now I think now Prince J Car they call he call himself Prince J Car. Now Joshua Car where they talk, they complain about the Amazonia criminality, kidnapping for ransom, where it take place in the Anglophone zone. My country people then. When I bear with me, I go play for una the audio. Una listen, my country people. Now bear with me. Una listen.
Great in Southern Cameroon, this is me, Prince J. Card, made this audio. The kidnapping for inside Mezam, it over too much. The director of Enyo where they arrest them, the family don't inform me. And the man they pay, he support this revolution secretly.
Yeah.
But because of say people that they use the revolution for their own benefit, they go arrest the man in front of a Pikinden.
Arrest.
With the Pikinden in Southern Cameroon.
No be kidnapped, na
and
arrest.
they call on the Mezam County, make they release that man. If na fake people or na whoever, may they release that man. But I not say no be fake people. It could be na Ayabacho group.
Who's the Antanganji boys today?
Yeah. It could be na Ayabacho group or na whoever do. May they release them. Don't stop arresting Southern Cameroonians. Whether they support the restoration movement or not, stop arresting Southern Cameroonians.
Okay.
Go arrest French people. When I stop the people made a return against this restoration movement.
Again.
Stop arresting Southern Cameroonians. Stop. When man pay una 2-3 million, you think that man will get hard to support this revolution again?
Good question.
Why would not go arrest French people? Better go French side, go cash French land, bring better Southern Cameroon can only ask money.
Oh.
Stop arresting Southern Cameroonians.
Making
Stop
money.
You don't over too much for Meza. But Bamenda when they say Brazaris for day.
Of course.
Nothing they know they do.
What can you do?
Make them stop. Make them stop. And that man will go pay 100. May they release that man immediately.
Okay, so my contributor them when I don't hear them, now Joshua Car that I drive, I go my own business, my own place. I just decide for come live briefly, for come play this audio, and then I go come play for una the audio for Mangang, where you confirm say they don't indict it and they don't get the indictment, and I go talk briefly about the reaction from the embassy, no white last them like Mark Barretta. Yes. So what did Joshua Car talk? He talk say whether na fake Amber boys actually I know say no be fake. That thing there for their mob because now the only excuse that way they get them for say oh na fake Amber oh na Antanganji boys. Why they didn't say talk about Antanganji boys? Why every single time when they kidnap Anglophone person, they pick a phone, they call now the embassy no white last day for the diaspora? Why they need to call now the Antanganji? If to say for true says or anything exists like Antanganji boys, why they need to call the Antanganji when they kidnap their family relative? They always call na Joshua Car them, Eric Tato, Tapang Ivor, Yabacho, and all those kind of shit no white last them. So now they kidnapping not too much, and then when I hear what you talk, say the man where they kidnap him, he self, he be pay for the so-called struggle. It means say if he take him money, he go buy wait away, it enjoy him now. Yes, Anglophones will not deserve Amazonia terrorism. In the next few days and weeks, I go bring una presentations with evidence where I go call people their names, I go show their pictures, I go explain their stories and for una how they themselves said that now that they confess, say it is so. Now we don't take our own hand, we go enter inside this. But my tell una the best thing I say, the confession. They don't even mean for make the confession for countryman. Now just say countryman, it be too smart for them. I guess sense past them. So country people will get accounts them for Facebook when a spy accounts them. This shit no why blast the things that they so they know. They say the things that they define war. We could show them the meaning of war. They never even start self. The things that they define war na lie. we will show them the meaning of fighting war. So this shit no white last them. So once the day for the way, they come for Facebook, they try to talk to people like Joshua Carr, Ayabacho Lucas, Tapang, Eric Tato, Sako Ekome. But instead of talk to them, they can't talk now to our countryman. Just like the last time where we will create our own fake account where we been a Barretta, Mark Barretta, no, it been a Tapang. And then when the Amber fools them, where they want to go talk to Tapang, they come, they talk now to our countryman. Instead, the Kumkumasa, the Igwe, the king of all the black legs. So now what's that happen? So we'll get our own accounts for Facebook. When now like Joshua Carr, Tapang and the rest, when they come now, they can't say, oh, Tapang, I can't complain, say this, so they don't kidnap my person or Eric Tato, but instead they talk now to countryman. So they ask them, say, when I send me the evidence, say they don't kidnap you, they don't do this and that, they send plus pictures, they send their names, they send receipts of the ransoms where they don't pay. So once the editor and say send 50,000 francs for this mobile money, they send them. I will show you all that evidence. We will make broadcasts for explain for you how stupid, how dull Anglophones they be. When I leave, I go make announcement. Then we can't talk. I see Mugu Gar Peace, Kejem Felix. So the day here when I watch, when I mash fire, when I share, I make it go far and wide. I go play for you now. The next audio when a man gang, this yourself it confess now. Say this, so yes. The indictment and other thing where they talk about ye not true. Say they don't indict ye. So my country people them, when I bear with me, I go play for una the audio very, very shortly. My country people, una listen.
Hello, house comrades. For those of you who have seen this news going around about my indictment,
yes,
I want to come and say it is true, but it should not
it is
cause
true,
you guys to stop what you're doing.
It is true,
because if by now you have not understood how this game works,
not game, eh?
You should understand now.
Okay.
And the way the game works is that all this world is run by a hand that likes to see human suffering.
America like to see human suffering.
Now, when a set of humans have decided that they are not going to be subjected to that, then they start showing their real character. What is their real character?
America, show your real character.
Their real character is that they're not interested in solving any problem.
Of course not.
Their real character is that they, even though they are not interested in solving any problem, they cannot be uncovered. On that being the truth that gets attached to them.
The truth, eh? So? But
you know that they become, you know how they operate.
Okay, tell us.
You understand it well.
Tell us.
When you start winning. They will move from one side to the other depending on who they think is going to topple the other person.
Okay.
So right now, when you see them come out and talk, it's because they are sensing that there's a change.
There's a change.
Before they let Cameroon do whatever they want to do on our people, because Cameroon told them they can quell our people down. Well, as time goes on, as we change our strategy, what happened? They quickly realized that maybe Cameroon is not capable, and Cameroon is becoming more costly. And we're gonna have to do something. And so again, in their nature of not showing their hand, they come out on a neutral platform. What is a neutral platform? They come out threatening everybody that there's got to be peace. We should bring peace. They threaten the Cameroon side and they threaten our own side. They know that we are not going to comply because it's clear to them that what we are doing now is actually impacting Cameroon. So they have to put more fear by indicting some of us who are from here, because they know that the people back home cannot do it all alone. They need our help here. What I want to say is about that. So long as the America, UN, and all these people who are seeing this violence of women being shot in the back with children, women being burned in the house, old women, old men, babies being burnt in the house, villages being razed down. So long as they can see all these tolerant things that are supposed to make them act, and they are not acting.
This woman dull badly.
Then we, by the rights given to us by our Creator, will stay defending ourselves any means possible, my people.
Okay.
If you now want to hear my voice, make you with power. All these indictments and stuff, it never stop my fight.
Okay, good.
Just like how stop Seseko them for inside jail.
Good.
Fight.
They enjoy.
It should not stop you guys. I'm going to take my time and come out and put an audio to direct you people and give you the energy that you need to keep
energy
going.
Okay.
These organizations, these corporations, what do I mean? The American government is a corporation.
I did not know
the
that.
Corporations that come and invade our places and negotiate with agents like Paul Biya in Africa are corporations.
Okay.
The non-profit organizations are also corporations, but their job is to pretend as though they are coming to help, but they are spies.
Spies.
If we understand all this, we stay right on track.
Very dull woman.
These people who are around, indicted people, who are fighting for their lives.
My country people, sorry, I know if you continue for torture una by letting una listen to that audio, go finish it. It's about 5 minutes something. No, that woman overdone. Any talking and nonsense. But the most important thing for that audio, now the confirmation, we don't give una say yes, they don't indict Ngang Edith gang. And now it will face the consequences of the criminal activity, criminal behavior, and sponsoring terrorism in Cameroon, buying and supplying weapons to armed terror gangs in Cameroon through Nigeria. It will face the consequences for that terror criminal activity. My country people them. So now the good news that you said it don't confirm, and the thing now say when I get to understand say. The indictment at the 1st of June, and yesterday we will start broadcasting and other people they pick up on. So it take 10 days for the news to actually come out. And no matter actually Ngang, it bring out the news. Now people are like, we will go dig out the news, we'll bring them for my country people them. So when I think saying that deja vu, no be deja vu. I be miss my road, so I come back. So when I will see say I don't drive past this place. And are there for the same place again. So no be deja vu. So my contributor, wait where they talk and say, even Mark Barretta for a website, barrettanews.com, it don't talk for day. It don't already tell all the amber fools them say, me they keep away from Ngang and all the other people the way they indict them. Why? Because right now the FBI and all American security agencies them, they monitor their activities them, and that is just the simple truth. Their emails, their WhatsApp, their communications, their contacts, their bank accounts, their financial transactions them, the United States state authorities them, the DOJ, the FBI, and the FTA, the Bureau of Firearms on that ATF, sorry, or the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco and Firearms. They monitor all their activities them, and they set them small traps them, see who go fall inside the traps them. So now the situation that way it they in amber world now, they don't trust nobody, they don't trust themselves. They know now say sooner or later more and more people they could be indicted. So they don't catch now small fish. The small fish now people that like Ngang and the one the way they indict him. The big fish now Sako, Tapang, Eric Tato, Chris Anu, even Ayabacho, you get Cecilia Mambo, and the other ones them where I know if you remember all their names them when I know say command the drive, I know to write their names them down. But all of them they know now say they get to avoid any communication, any contact with Ngang. They know for their own safety and for their own well-being, for their own freedom. because right now all their communications, all their activities then for Europe, it be monitored. So the United States authorities then now what way they get to do and what way they go do. Now say they go put pressure on this Nkunyams them, on this shit no white blast them. Yes, they go put pressure on them for sell out the rest of the criminals them. They go put pressure on them for give all the information where they know about their other activities the way they never yet know. So Mangang, they go get a lawyer, and all the other ones the way they indict them to, they go get a lawyer, and the lawyer it go advise them for plead guilty and take a plea deal, and that plea deal it go involve them selling the rest of the amber shit no white blast them or their so-called struggle. They go sell them for save their own skin. Now so it work. And right now, so as I talk to you now, Barretta, it don't already publish, it castigate Mangang. They talk say they be indicted since 10 days ago. Why a commander from Black Legs them said they don't indict it? Why it no be alert all the other Ambazonians them so that made they know waiting for do? It means say maybe Mangang it don't already wear the wire. It don't already cut a deal with the FBI, with the authorities them for sell the other members of the Amber Shit No White Blast terrorist gang so that it could save itself. So now so they don't trust each other. Barretta it don't advise all the other Amber fools them for keep away from Mangang and all the people the way they indict them. Yes. So if Countryman, you know we can't announce them. Countryman be announced them for a live broadcast 2.5 days ago, saying they don't indict 3 Amber Shit No White Blast terrorists them for America, but yet Mangang be no said they don't indict it. It no cough. So a few of the Amber fools they be no, they no cough. They be hope say they so it no go come out. And one of the reasons why they don't want to make it come out and say it, they know very well the impact where it go get them on their fundraising, especially their fundraising, because which way Amber be all about is making money. Even when I don't hear which way Joshua Carr talk for that audio I planned for a few minutes ago, it's all about making money. They out here now for make their money, my contribute them. I go play some audio for now. When I listen, now Barretta they talk. When I listen.
Now, number 2, who received money from Prime Minister John Putin? I can now declare my names are Mark Barretta Bala. Today is the 26th of July 2020. I can now in my name authentically declare that 4 individuals received money from Prime Minister John Putin. And this money came through Elvis Kometa, the chairman of the so-called Legislation Council. Kometa received $50,000 US. Kometa received $50,000 US. That's about 28 million francs CFA. From Prime Minister John Putin. Now, John Putin was trying to meet these people for the talks. You know, and they all arranged that they will meet.
So it talks say Prime Minister Tiangute, if they arrange for meet these people for talks, and they arrange for meet, and all where the people they want now money, now hungry people them, now them now amber they talk. I never finish when I listen.
So this is a coup. This is a jacket of people who receive money. Now, why would Chris Adams receive money from Felix Biden? Why will you meet? Because he's as jobless in USA. He's on his mind. He needs the money to feed, to pay energy bills.
It's a Chris Anu be jobless. He need the money for pay ABC bills. When I listen, I get more.
The money. Now, the big news. Who received money from Felix Biden again? Christopher Anu, the so-called Secretary of Communication in Sako's government. I announced it. Listen, my names are Mark Barretta Bala. Today is the 26th of July in the year of our Lord 2020. I can now declare authoritatively that Christopher Anu received in charge of external relations with the Commonwealth. And Felix Banu, when he met Chris Hanum and gave this money, he used the word, they have no dignity.
No dignity.
They are just hungry.
They are just hungry. They have no dignity. Na Amba they talk. No be me. Na Amba they talk. No be una countryman talk. Na Amba they talk. So yes, I dey go me Stratford. I get 1 or 2 things them for do. A day London. Then I'll come off a day. Begin to go me. For go see my friends. So my country people them. Yes, so when I don't hear now they deal that any shit no white blast kunyam, amber full shit no white blast, where he one get their own money, they talk say Cameroon government, no one dialogue. Then they say they can't talk say wait, Prime Minister, if you call Elvis Kometa, but now only money they want them, they give them the money or whatever. What I will not believe Mark Barretta, when I not believe it, that one see me for whose side. Make up your own mind for yourself. I provide una the information, but me I no go use una brains for una. So una get to make up una own minds. My country people them. I need to buy something for here. So I go wrap up this live broadcast more time. But before I want go, my country people them, because I need to buy something quickly for this place where are they. So market there for corner here where I want to buy something today. So I'll go wrap up this live broadcast in the next few minutes so that I go do my shopping. Yes. Okay, my country people then. Now give me 1 second. Let me park properly. Brilliant. Perfect parking, my country people. Perfect parking. When I say that is how you do it. That is how you drive. I don't park perfectly. Now, I give you a few minutes of my time for, and then I wrap up the broadcast. I'll come up, begin go me and get my own place where I need for be. Give me 1 second, my control. Boom. Okay. So, my play for una. This I want play for una some other audio. Where come out to na only na so Mark Barretta. Una listen. Na video.
Now let me begin with the blacknecks. The officer blacknecks that you won't know. He's the one who calls himself my country people of them.
Yes, me.
This one. Listen, that is why we must be very careful how we fight him. French government has invested 16 million francs CFA paid to this one who calls himself my country for them in UK for doing what he's doing.
Yes, which is
to carry out video and audio propaganda to expose our revolution, to use our words, our videos to attack us.
Good.
And this money, 15 million francs CFA, it's coming from Felix Mbayu. Felix Mbayu is the minister delegate in charge of external relations at the Commonwealth. So I think I'm going to Felix Mbayu and Ngongo, these people on a monthly basis, they contribute 15 million francs CFA and they give it to this one for himself, my country people.
Where?
I don't set this foundation.
Foundation
and
set.
This money is,
okay, this one, next one.
No, so he is a fake leader, fake activist. I'm not telling you no. Government leader is an activist. The 26th of our Lord, of the year of our Lord, July 2020, we decree these 4 men, hashtag the 4 foolish men. And our books, these are the 4 foolish men. These 4 foolish men have attacked all in the revolution. They have attacked our forces. They called our forces terrorists. All of them. Full Johnson there. John Boyan there. Christian. They called our forces terrorists. They are using the exact word of French Cameroon. Even when our forces, we do things which are not good. We can't call them terrorists. These 4 policemen, when they see that things are not going their way, what do? They call
done that.
Against you, both now and post independence, there will be no line, there will be no mixing. Water and oil do not mix anymore. So, hashtag the 4 foolish men.
The 4 foolish men. John Egewan, Bo Herbert, and the other one we be talk about now, who Fru John So, Chris Anu, Sako, they're plenty. So I don't always tell una, Amber no get friend and Amber no get secret. My country people them. Simon Ekoli, it's a Igwe, the unconditional love. Thank you so much. I love you too. Jamel Luke, I love all una my country people them. When I match fire continue for the share and make it go far and wide, because the more we share them, now so too we will desensitize people them. They say Atanji Paul and what now who else gone, they contribute 15 million francs every month just for giving a countryman, make it do what way they do. And they use now their own words and their own videos then for tarnish their image or their revolution or whatever nonsense that they talk. I don't always tell you now, Amber no girlfriend. Well, my country people now, why am I talking now how many times? Amber is no girlfriend and Amber is no get secret. It no get secret. So now the truth, now the reality that my country people them. So when I share this live broadcast, make it go far and wide. I beg when I know what for do now Cameroonianness this. This page now Cameroonianness. When I share them, copy the link, send them to for WhatsApp. Maybe I contribute they can't see them. So when I just come live, I will go my own personal errands, personal business, private stuff as usual. I just stop saying Mimi. I talk to my country people then briefly. So shit no why blast them. They talk say they so they don't unmask countryman, this and that, this and that. Oh, since when I say when I don't unmask countryman, it pass una the wait now waiting. Editor talk say if they put Sako and Pobia and he get one bullet, it go finish with Sako and then deal with Pobia later. In fact, I go play for una that audio. I like to play plus every day. I know why when me at the place when I will talk about countryman, you don't play that. It be very important for emphasize the point when I listen.
If the key gun, he go kiss at corner here. He said when they call me back, Sako na number 1 enemy for the revolution. May be very clear. In the same way you treat Pobia, if you see Pobia and Sako, finish with Sako first. Because Sako was, you know. When I hear, talk with person you talk. There's power now. Person when you talk, they cannot say if they put Pobia and Sako, you kill Sako, you left Pobia. By the way, the tell I say, may they go kill Chris Anu, mommy. May they kill Chris Anu. May they kill Phil Masha. Amazonians.
The curse now.
And then when I want to wait. Chai. You know, sometimes you know, this is more than shocking.
Shocking. My country people, when I see that man where they come so where when I see it is sweep road, it is pick dirty for road. I want to use this opportunity as a teaching moment for teach una. This na oh mami that where it is sweep road, it is waka, it not even waka fine, but it is pick dirty for road. I get 2 lessons then, 2 important lessons that maybe I digress. When I see the mami where they pick dirty for road now, na a job na for sweep road. Now in that, if they tell you your title, they surely call this mami say sanitation officer or something like that. So when the amber sheet no white blast they come for Cameroon, they can't tell una say my job na sanitation officer for white man country. Me una no say it means say it is sweep road. So when I don't see the reme where I don't show una where it is pick dirty for road. Maybe I tell una something. One of the reasons why they pick dirty for road, it is sweep road. Now a job that minimum wage. Why we it do the kind bolo now because it no go school. Okay, this kind mammy where you job now for pick dirty for road. It no fit even tie my shoelaces. It no fit afford for buy house. It no fit afford for drive motor, for own motor. It no fit afford for chop for the kind restaurant where me are the chop in, or for even go inside the kind place where me are the go in, or for even afford the kind clothes where me I feel wear them, or for send picking for school for the kind place where me I feel send my picking them to school. But me, I've been at some poor picking way come out for some village inside Momo. I even apply for visa. Sorry, a native passport. And then I come this country, na ye country, me I come on a different country. I digress more. Now, I don't come for ye country. I study hard for the same system where they born me for day, I get degree, and then I use that degree now, I get a decent career where I did for some big office, I did make good money to the extent where even now, Dion Gute, nobody even call that pie name now who, Nantanganji Paul, and Ngongo, they contribute 15 million francs every month. They give me. Besides that, why would I think say they so? When me are there for payee, ministers they pick their phone, they call me. All the way to the presidency, they pick their phones, they call me. Why is that? Two things them. Now because I be educated. Education now the foundation where it prepare you for future success. Now because say I go school, I be educated. Now the reason that way me I get the kind qualification, the kind of profession, the kind job where I get them. Now the reason that why they earn the kind amount of money where I they earn them. But another most important thing, forget about the education. The most important thing now it's in a hard work. Whether you be educated or you not be educated, hard work now the key to success. My country people them. Now hard work. I work very hard. Now the reason that way ministers they fishing off for Cameroon. The year there for Cameroon, they pick their phone, they called me. They say, countryman, I want to buy you Mimbo. I want to shake your hand. I want to see you. I want to give you small bread and sardine. I want to thank you for all the hard work. They need to thank me for my intellect. They need to thank me for my education and my qualifications. No. They need to thank me for my abilities. No. They need to thank me now for what way I don't do. Okay, you fit get the possibility, you fit get the time, you fit get the intellect, you fit get the qualification, you fit get the academic know-how, you fit travel the world, go for UK, you go for Washington DC, go for London, you fit get all these things them like me. But if you not apply them, if you not apply that knowledge, if you not use that ability for help other people, then for save people their lives, for help people then for your country, then you be useless. Then what is the point? Then why you go school? So it's not just about being educated. It's not just about going to school. It's about applying that knowledge after you don't go for school. You bring that knowledge now, you apply them, you implement them in a positive way for affect people their lives, for affect change, for the better. That is what is important. So when big people they should run for Cameroon, like I talk now, so I get from divisional officers, SDOs, governors, the ministers, them all the way to the presidency. They watch, and they tell you. I need to ask you, President Paul Biya and other ministers, they don't get the time. Can't begin watch me, but their advisors, them, their secretaries, them, they watch, they listen, and they cocotte them, they send them to them. Pathway it be irrelevant and it be important. They send them to them. People the way they make policies, people the way they get the powers, people the way they make change happen. They listen to our countryman. Not because they are over get sense, not because they are over go school, now because even the small sense where I get them, I decide for use them. Even the small education where I get them, I decide for implement them. Because you feel get all man get something where you contribute them. The difference now say you lazy, you decide for no apply that small knowledge where you get them. Even if you only been a hairdresser, but you been the best hairdresser in this world, you could do hair. For people they were now like ministers, they are woman, ministers they are picking them, prime minister a woman, I think say I know say if you go for Mokolo Market or you go for Marché Central, you go for Benin Corner Back Travelers, or you go for Commercial Avenue Bamenda, or for Bamenda Main Market for go do your hair, you go they plug your hair, whatnot, you pay 5,000-10,000 francs. But when I think say this, so governor Lele Afrique, you woman, when I think say no they do it hair too. It need to treat it hair at least once every week. It need to treat it hair. When I think they pay now only 10,000, it they pay easily 50, 60, 80,000 francs every time we do it hair. Ask yourself, say yes, you be not only hairdresser, but why you not be the best hairdresser to be best enough for do Chantal Biya hair, for do Madame Dion Gute hair, for do Madame Antanganji Paul woman hair? Why you not fit be the best at what way you do? And so, maybe not only the complaints say, oh, Cameroon wrong, this and that. I don't show an example. White people then for this country where they sweep road. Yes. And that kind of woman, some of them, they be poorly educated like that. It thinks, say, if you see me for road, it calls me, say, black monkey or slave or whatever. I laugh at past begin go me. Just like, for example, when me are there for Cameroon now, and they talk my English, some shit, no white blast, francophone person, he call me Anglophone. I laugh, and the last part didn't go me. Because I never give that person the permission for affect me. He don't get my permission for coach me, so he no fit ever coach me. I be well educated, more educated than ye. He could start now for who side for begin coach me. And they work for the kind of offices the way he no fit even gain access, he no fit even gain entrance into that kind of building. Okay, so he don't get permission, he don't even qualify, he never even get the qualification for fit insult me. So I don't care whether you be white, yellow, brown, or whatever color skin you get them. If you call me black African slave, you call me black monkey or whatever, that will not be insult. Because me are they on a different social scale past you. The offices, the way me I enter, you know if you enter. The access where me I get them, you know if you get them. The financial resources where me I get them, you know if you get them. Like right now, so if you walk into any bank into this country, the United Kingdom, I take a loan. I tell them, say me they give me 10 million francs equivalent cash. They go count them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 million. Give me. They don't go ask questions. When I know why, because I get the credit score, because the trust say if they give me that loan without collateral, I go pay back, because they know my capabilities, they know my financial assets and resources, the way me I don't accumulate them. For over 20 years living in this country, they get my financial history. Now why that way if you just work enter inside any bank, I ask them for 10 million francs cash. Where they know even a secured loan. When I know say loan where you take them against your motor, or the loan you take them against your house, it be secured. So if you don't pay the loan, they can't take the motor back, or they take your house, sell them for pay back their loan, for recuperate their loan. And they talk about unsecured loan, where the loan it don't get collateral. Me, I get the capability. I feel just work enter inside any bank for the country now. I tell them say I want 10 million, they give me cash within 1 hour. 20 minutes off. Within 20 minutes, they give me, they count them so, count them. They ask you if you want na cash or the transfer and sign up for your bank account. Count them so, cash, give me. That woman where I just show you now where they clean the road, the streets. You don't get that capability. You know if you enter inside the same bank, they give you 10 million francs. You know fit. Because see the kind of job where they do have, they clean road, no be so. But now that kind of person way, I make this response because, for example, the other day I be there live 2 days ago, some person talk say, countryman, but francophones, they get this and that because francophone they be cautious. I said, so what? Who cares? Why does that matter? If francophone man cautious, it matter what? Why? Why you even think? Why you give that person the permission for cautious? Why you give that person the permission for affect you emotionally? I don't care. Unless the person there for my space, either in my way, it is physically or stop me for achieving my aim or which way I want for achieve them, then that is noise. Now noise. What about you where you get on your boyfriend or you get on your girlfriend and then the girlfriend or the boyfriend decide to leave you or whatever, and then when I start quarrel, when I start fight, it cost you. So what? You could go hang, you could go die because your boyfriend or your girlfriend cost you. Where to be cash? Where to be cash, my country people? So some fool call you Anglophone. You vex it, you go carry den guns, you give your brothers them. May they go kiki, so Anglophones them. So what do you achieve by that? When I tell me, my country people, what do you achieve? That is stupidity. So make una not ever be affected by kosh. Now only illiterates them, stupid people them. People the way they be easily manipulated, emotionally manipulated. Now they fall for kosh. When I don't hear Mark Barretta talk am. In fact, maybe I play the video again for una. This one last time, and then I go explain for una exactly what you mean. When I listen, I hope saying that the right video this.
Now let me begin with the blackness.
Yes.
The official blackness that you won't know.
My country people.
He is the one who is for doing what he's doing. To carry out video and audio propaganda.
When I hear.
To expose our revolution. To use our words, our videos to attack us. And this money, 15 million francs CFA, it comes from Felix Mbayu. Felix Mbayu is the minister delegate in charge of external relations and the Commonwealth. So I think I'm going to Felix Mbayu and Ngongo these people on a monthly basis, they contribute 15 million francs CFA and they give it to this one for himself, my country people.
So my country people, when I don't hear, I want to play that audio. May una understand. Now Mark Barretta talk, say on a monthly basis, ministers them for pay, they contribute 15 million francs. They give countryman on a monthly basis them. I want all una, my country people them, for believe that story saying not true. Make una believe them saying not true. Then now ask yourself one basic question. Why? Why would they do that? What is so special about which way countryman they do them? Question number 2. Mark Barretta talks today so the countryman no talks against some special talent, some special weapon why they use them against them when now only me I get them. No. It say are they use now their own words and their own actions and their own videos for destroy Ambazuna terrorism so-called revolution. And that is the simple truth. So when I don't see I'm saying the more the embassy know why blast the attack countryman, the more countryman grows stronger. When I don't ever notice him, why is that? Because say I dey use every weapon where my enemy a fashion them against me, every weapon where they fashion them against me, I dey use them against them. So I dey just find place on me. Now my enemies they provide the weapons and the ammunition for me for use them against them. Yes, even when they try for crush me, when I ever see countryman the vex, say, oh, Amber, don't crush me, Amber, don't do this. No. Countryman don't get time for that nonsense. Everything where Amber talk against me or about me, now me I be number one person who can play him out. I they cut that part and then play him. May all man here. Now why that way? Amber, they don't give up. They don't surrender. They don't. Now they don't even know what to do countryman anymore. When I hear no, the Amber don't because they know say 1, they don't ignore me, and 2, whatever they do for try for destroy me, it backfire on them. It instead feed. It instead help with our black legism. Okay, they don't try all kind of things. Now themselves they don't can't talk say. Instead, they don't drive me for poor beer. That way me I be just start talk. I be just the talk say this so. Amber they kidnap me. Amber they kidnap me. Amber they do this. Amber they do this. Instead for them for talk say no countryman, we don't hear your cry or this and that. We go solve them. Give we report now. Which picking them they be kidnap you. Make we discipline them. No. No mean that they approach that way they be take them. They approach now say no tarnish the image for our revolution. No tarnish the image for our revolution. They say no. We go kill you. You be Bamileke, you be this. You don't lick sardine oil. You don't lick sardine oil. You be Bamileke. My country people them. They call me black leg. No tarnish the image for our revolution. So guess what? Now them call me black leg. They make me now I become waiting. The king of all the black legs. That way Eric Tato talk say go Gary. My family members them. That way be say I be Roger Dayong. He go Gary. He go take Gary. Go give my family members them. I talk say guess what? You go give Gary for my family members them. I go give Kum to your own family members them. Now for that Kum massa, it come out and they be play that their so-called national anthem. I beg una listen.
Hail, hail the Kumkumasa, we the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, you shall free our country from terror, and your blessings shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.
So when I don't listen, now their anthem, every word, every weapon where they fashion them against me, I use it against them. So now I pray make Amber come up with the next big thing. Say they want attack country people with them. When I don't believe me, when I listen, my country people them. Oops, sorry.
Every tato. Now you open want to say the give God ego.
When I listen, when I think are the joke, now Eric Tato this.
Lesson number 1, my country people talk about it. Listen, whether or not you accept my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So, we're going to be technical to what they do here. So, Ambazonians will thank my country people for the wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.
Yes, now me will go ahead. When I listen to just one more audio, my country people them, when I listen.
Just for position.
Capo Daniel.
People really believe that in Ground Zero. People really believe, they have been convinced that the diaspora is also the problem. This is the reality that they have.
This is the reality that they have. Now, who convinced them? Now, who give those people them on the ground that reality? Now, listen.
People in Ground Zero really believe that I have a choice working for La Republique.
Now, we do am.
Some people believe.
Now, we black legs.
It may be very surprised to my audience because we get the most smartest people for Ambassador that they wash with. La Republique, they need to wash with here. When I know say they get more population. So if first way they attack La Republique, them they go always wash them plenty. But this is the reality himself, my country people of La Republique.
Yes.
More than they listen to some Ambazonian activists. This is the reality. The devil himself, my country people of La Republique, Ground Zero, really believe that I have a choice working for La Republique. Some people believe.
They do.
It may be very surprised to my audience because we get the most smartest people for Ambassador that they wash with. La Republique, they need to wash with here. When I know say they get more population. So if first way they attack La Republique, them they go always wash them plenty. But this is the reality.
Reality.
People listen to the devil himself, my country people of La Republique.
Yeah.
More than they listen to some Ambazonian activists. This is the reality.
Now you talk. So, my country people them, I don't know waiting for make una understand properly. Okay? We don't already win. We don't already win. Winning fatly. Sorry about the say I be digress and I start talk about that woman with the sweep road. Now just say something where it come up, and then I decide to digress and I talk about time for try to enlighten what people them small about what will go on. So may una not ever the fear caution. They cause you so what? Some cause the day where they be necessary self. They cause you so that make you learn sense. They cause you so that make you go back for school, you go learn book, you improve your current situation. Yes. If some the biggest cause they ever cause me, I know go tell you now who be cause me, but na family member. And that cause it be force me now you be my motivating factor for go for university, for go get the degree where I get them, for get the career where I get them, for excel in life the way where I excel right now. I be comfortable. I feel travel the world, go anywhere I please, chop whatever I want for chop. I don't even actually go for restaurant like for Barbados. I be there on holiday. I go for some seafood restaurant by the beach. I order a live lobster, one of the biggest lobster will be there for that fish tank. The biggest live lobster. They cook the live lobster for my front way. It means the lobster is still there alive. The moment for water so they still kick, it still squeal. And then they chappier and they cook them for my front. They serve them for me. It cost me about $300 US for that one dinner. But I chop and flop. And I know why? Because I be deserving. Because I don't work. I decide say I go on holiday for go enjoy my life, for taste the fruit of my own labor. And when I know say, I don't always tell when I say, countryman, even though they talk sardine, bread and sardine now a figure of speech. But yes, I love seafood. I don't like me sardine very much. But when it comes to waiting the kind of seafood with me, I love them. You're looking at prawns, lobsters, squid, crab, oysters, octopus and stuff like that. Now, so and all these kinds of seafood they be very expensive. So now why that me I always talk say, if you work hard, you deserve for chop, you deserve for enjoy. Make sure say whenever you work hard, you chop flop. Lazy man no get no right for chop. But when you work hard, you deserve them, you earn them. So I don't care which white man called me black slave, you what. I just pass go me. Because people then like the Queen of England. Now people in that way they don't shake my hand. I meet up face to face. People they like prime ministers for this country. And then some shit no white last way, it is sweep road. Enough enter those kind of offices where me I don't enter. It called me say black African slave. And then you begin to vex. Now because say your head no correct inside. I beg when I share them my country people. So I want to appreciate all the people the way they don't join today, where they share with we. We'll get Black Leg Pass Amber, we'll get Danny Louis Bosque, we'll get Emma Wu, we'll get Bamenda Boo, we'll get Bamenda Boo is a we'll get Cameroon One Indivisible. Now just say some of the comments they don't lost, so I never see them. They don't be, and then we'll get Sandra Ateba. It say I love you MKPD and RLKO. And then we'll get Bali General. We'll get Sandra Ateba again. We'll get I must pronounce this name. Maria Nelson. Maybe we want to put Maria Nelson, and then no. We put Maria Nelson. Okay. Sorry, my country people. We'll get Kajem Felixo. Ta Jacob they here. When I share my country people them. Ta Jacob saying, my king, you're the best. I love you too. So the kumkumais and she know why blast for Bui today, and yesterday they will go plant some explosives too. It backfire on them. A kumkumais one so intestine there on top road. So we do them every day. We kumkumais the shit know why blast them. They want dialogue without preconditions. Then we give them the dialogue. Better kumkum dialogue, no precondition. Yes. Now who else today here? We get Simon Nicole. It's a Igwe, the unconditional love. Jamel Luke, Wiseman Bill. It's a Wiseman Bill. You are right. Amber no get friend and Amber no get secret. So when I see how Barretta it castigate Chris Anu, Bo Herbert, and through John So and the rest. But Barretta now they will contribute money for my trip to Boya. Yes, Amber no get friend no. So now they don't already turn against Iringwa. So we get also King Game Bella. It's the king himself, the Igwe himself. They here. We get Jacob Fight, Top Sharer. It's a Kumkum will be ready soon. And then we get my country people. They will never notice. Say we don't even can introduce new vocabulary for this black legism. Kumkum, shit, no white blast, and a few other ones. Them Kumtractor and the rest. Even the amber shit, no white blast. The now that they use now our vocabulary. Some person sent me some message earlier today where I go read them for now. It sent me some message. I'll be sharing them to a few people them. Maybe I'll read the message to Una because I think they be important. So the ambassy no white blast with the killer for Bui. He named na Karibu, so-called General Karibu of Ngwarakang village for Jakiri subdivision Bui. That one they don't wipe him today. And then some person sent me someone, I go read them for Una. It's a sweet news from Vekovi Bui Division, Northwest Region. Today, 10th of June 2021. Amber terrorists went to plant their primitive explosives. It backfired. I don't really tell Una that one. And then we'll get some person also talk, say, wait a minute. I know, I want for sure Una the message the way some person sent for me, just to appreciate what way would you do. Yeah, it talks. It say all the terrorists then for America now where they go confront say 20 na van. It say make with the pop was champagne the destroy Amazonia aka Facebook Republic. And then some other person talk say if we crush Bui, this stupidity it will be over. Thanks Igwe for your steadfastness and dedication and communication skills. We are encouraged to also do more. Then it's a good night. Now because it did America, so it will go bed. It was a few hours ago where it sent that one. And then some other person talks say, Chai Igwe, that live show you for yesterday, oh my sugar level. It say make some news, no sweet like this one. It says sometimes I wonder what your brain is made of. I hail you, Igwe. I love my one and indivisible Cameroon. So now just some of the comments and that way I get them from what country people them. Where they send, and there's other person say, my countryman, indeed you are God sent to the to eliminate amber terrorists. I just imagine the monopoly they had on Facebook way back in 2016, 2017, and 2018. It said today their propaganda has been exposed, and you, the contractor, you are the contractor for real. The Igwe, I add you my native title, say Kinge. It say now I've been also the Kinge. Yes, not only the contractor, the kumkumasa, the Igwe, the contractor. It's a now me too Abina, the Kinge. They spell the Kinge, K-I-N-G-U-E. I don't know how to pronounce them, but anyhow a day, Nuna countryman, they get another title, now the Kinge. Now so my country people there, when I match fire, when I share and make it go far and wide, at the camp for Tori with my country people them. Every time I get opportunity, I no need for announce I'm no be so. When I come watch them later, when I share them, whether when I watch them live, when I watch them later, when I also make sure say, when I share them, make it go far and wide. Another point before I go, when I know say since this breaking news, it come out for the 3 should know why blast the way they indict them for America for terrorism and crimes against the United States Penal Code, the so-called journalists them, the Prince Hansen for and the Mimi Mefos of the world. When I know said in my post the last time way some person remind me now I think 2 hours ago, say this news it only go on continue post more than 24 hours ago, go live, do all kinds of things them. But now for Facebook, Amber, they don't zip up, they be quiet. If you go for Sako comment, Tapang Alphabet TV, Mimi Mefo, so-called Cameroon news agency, whatever, where the CNA, the Prince Hansen, whatever fake news outlet, none of them need to talk about them. Why is that? None of them need to talk. I don't tell when I say now Amber propagandists. Now propagandists, they know they're here for deliver on our news. They're here for spread propaganda and for try for tarnish the Cameroon government. Now their job that. Many people, the way the so-called journalists, the way they come out Cameroon, they believe say for be anti-government, now journalism that. No. Journalism is reporting news where it affect people their lives. Now reporting information where it will be beneficial to the people then for here. But if you dedicate your life for talk say, oh, Cameroon government don't kill one. Oh, Cameroon minister be corrupt. Oh, Cameroon government don't kill one. Cameroon military don't kill one. That one, it may be news. Yes, it can be news. But that one, activism. You've been an anti-government activist. Now what is that way you be anti-establishment activist? Now all that way you do. Okay? Me, I don't tell you now. Me, I no be journalist. No one day. Me, I didn't do news. Me, I did do now with black legism. And I didn't even talk about the activist. No, I did do now black legism. Now a specific specialized activism. Now black legism that for destroy Ambazonia terrorism. I don't get 2 things them. When I see me for Facebook, I come for destroy Ambazonia. I know they're here for deliver on our news. I know they're here for romance with you. I don't care whether you like me or you hate me. I they here for destroy Ambazonia terrorism. You either join me or you get out of the way. Because if you dare in my way, I run over you. I jam you. I seize your AK. Where them day? Wata na wata. Asa buam. Ekelebe, we jam them. Amba should know why blast. We jam them. Where they? They need to talk that one. So they need to talk them. The shit no white blast them, my country people them.
Hail the Kumkumasa, we the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, you shall free our country from terror, and your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.